Good morning, good morning. It's another beautiful day here in Udaipur. Today's a little bit of a sad day though. I've said goodbye to Shaky and Ed. They're still in bed at the moment and I'm setting off with Alicia and Aline, and we are heading first to Kumbhalgarh to go see the world's second largest fort. Then to Ranakpur to see the temples there, and then finally we'll finish the day in Jodhpur, and I think we're spending tonight and tomorrow night in Jodhpur, at which point I'll then say goodbye to them and head back to Delhi. It's the first time on this trip I've had to say goodbye to anyone, and yeah, I'm going to miss those guys. They're really good to travel with. Enjoy the rest of your travel, guys, and I'll hopefully see you another time. I am in a taxi with Alicia and Eileen, and you're not feeling very well, are you? No. What do you think? Heat stroke? Yeah. Okay. On our way to Kumbhalgarh now. Probably spend an hour and a half to 2.5 hours around there. Probably not too long if Eileen's not feeling very well. And then after that we're going to head on to Ranakpur to see the temples. I think I'm more excited to see Ranakpur. So Alicia and I have made it into Kumbhalgarh Fort, and it is enormous. Aline has stayed in the car because she's got really bad heat strokes. She's feeling really sick. So we're going to have a look around. We've given ourselves about an hour and a half, so we're just going to see a small part of it because apparently this place can take all day to look around. We found some stairs. Wow, this is hot today. We've just gone up and up and up. There's no view. We're just on top of it.
You have to be there.
How? How do we get up? This is the hottest I've been. I'm shimmering. We finally made it to the top, and it's worth it. The view is awesome. It is so hot. It's just so like humid and muggy. But this is incredible. We're at 1,168 metres, so it's pretty much the Highlands of Scotland, isn't it? This is much warmer than the Highlands of Scotland, and you don't get that many forts on top of like the Cairngorms and stuff.
Like impossible.
We are trying desperately to find some facts for you. We've both just sat down in the shade here, which is really pleasant, and Alicia's book is, well, it's crap really, isn't it?
It's a French one, it's not a Belgian.
Yeah. So we're blaming the French for this book. It just doesn't give you any information. It says there's lots of temples, so I don't know how many temples, there's lots of temples. It names a whole bunch of the gates, and it says that no one really understands why this fort was built here, because it's a huge wall, like a huge wall, built around absolutely nothing. There's no city inside of it, there's nothing, so I'm afraid we can't help you at all.
But there was a palace for the
Okay, so there was a palace for the Maharaja.
Yeah,
Oh wow, those beehives. Yeah, look at the beehives. So I'm walking around the Little Pantheon at the moment, and I believe it's a temple to Shiva. Inside there is a cobra, and there's like this urn shape which Nitin was saying sort of depicts womanhood. And there was also the trident, and whenever I've seen temples of Shiva so far, these have all been key features, I think. Wow, the view up to the palace here is amazing. Back in the car again. Kumbhalgarh Fort was incredible. I'm not sure it was the fort I thought we were going to. I think it's a different one, but yeah, still absolutely spectacular, and really was huge. Like, it sort of, the outside wall of it covered almost 4 whole mountains. It was enormous. We are now heading towards Ranakpur and the temples there. We're reckoning probably about an hour and a half to get there, so not too long. Good. We have made it to Ranakpur. It looks really impressive. However, you do have to wear trousers for this one, and in this weather, whoa, I think that was possibly a new scariest car journey. It was horrific. Oh my god, look at the lizard.
Oh, it's so big. Oh, it's a snake.
It's not a snake. Shall I catch it?
No.
Once again we've had to leave Aline because she's just not feeling well. Poor girl. Audio guide, ticket counter, for camera and video as well. We're going to go in and follow this audio guide, which is free.
It's too hot. Oh.
She's got hot feet. So, free audio guide, let's go. So, from what I'm listening to, this is a Jain temple, and the Jains believe that you reach enlightenment by following some key principles like having the right faith, the right knowledge, the right place, and all of these things together can get you into a state of eternal bliss or nirvana. And this temple was one of their holiest places. On the way in, on the step to come in, there was 2 carvings on either side of the throne, and those were demons, and those were supposed to keep negative energies out of this temple. There's all sorts of rules about coming in here: no leather, no shoes. I can't remember what else. There was a whole bunch of other stuff. But it is the most intricately carved place I've ever seen. Really incredible carvings. It's awesome. the tree behind me here is called a Ryan tree, and the reason it's planted in these temples is because the guy who was sort of like the main preacher here, when he gave his first ever sermon, it was given underneath one of these trees. This one is roughly 500 years old and was built at just about the same time as this temple was made. So just behind me there is a column that's not quite straight. The reason for this was the sculptors put it in, and it's called an evil eye, and it's to ward off negative energy. Everything else in here is pretty much perfection, and that was been put in purposefully to ward off all this negative energy. I genuinely, and I know I say this all the time, and I'm really sorry, but okay, this is possibly the best thing I've seen since I've come to India. It's mind-blowingly intricate. I didn't even know it was here. Like, it wasn't one of the things that I'd actually originally planned to come and see. You have to come and see this. It's the most amazing temple I've seen the whole time I've been here. Okay, so I've told you that this is my favourite thing in India, and personally I think it's better than the Taj Mahal. Alicia?
Yeah, it's the best thing in India I've ever
best.
saw.
Definitely the best.
It's gorgeous. It's incredible.
It's so much more peaceful than most of the other things you'll see. It's in the middle of the jungle, we're in the middle of nowhere, and it's incredible.
It's huge.
It is huge, like it's much bigger than you think. But yeah, I always tell you everything is the best thing in India, but Alicia says it is as well, so we know it's got to be good.
We are back in the car once again. We have left Ranakpur a little while ago now, and we are on our way to Jodhpur. Probably another hour or so left to go. The heavens have just opened. It's absolutely pouring it down outside, which we really needed because it was getting so close. Hopefully when we arrive in Jodhpur we're going to find a place to stop, have a very light bit of food, and in the best news of today, someone's feeling a bit better. Okay, so finished food here at Alicia and Aline's guest house place, which is quite nice to be honest. Amazing views from the roof up there. It's dark now. I'm going to see if I can get a tuk-tuk back to my guest house because I don't really that much want to walk through the streets with all this stuff on my back. If I can't get a tuk-tuk, I'm going to leave my big bag here, put some clothes in my wash bag and my smaller one, and just take my stuff I need back with me.
Hello.
And hopefully that'll be fine. Okay, so if your guest house says that it's like 350 rupees, no. Yeah, 350 rupees I think. Check the reviews. That's my AC, and that's all my furnishings. It's limited, to say the least.
the bathroom suite. I think the lesson we've learned here is going cheap's not always going best. Maybe I'll pay a little bit more next time.